rank where the view is nothing less than phenomenal. For how I express and project from my abdominal. The only view better, both my daddy and my mama know. No living parents, my sons give me balance. My wife is my serenity, this mic is my identity. The world is foul enough, that's why I write without obscenities. Provoking danger with broken language and spoken anguish. Begging to get hurt, why would you ask to go through changes? Yes, Lord, life's a chessboard, master the angles. Control the tempo, be the one who holds the info. Acknowledge is just as deadly as machete swings. When spoken, the truth is as potent as that Medellin. While others swear the style is free, I just let it ring. Our time is undervalued, soldiers make us better kings. My fans on my shoulder, reaching after better things. Today I take the shot, for them I'd rather set the screen.
My mama told me follow my dreams. My daddy told me get it by any means. Stand tall, make him bow to a king. But I've evolved, you can see the resolve. Look in my eyes when you speaking to God.
Life and for those who we caught up in using what I was taught with the muse. I guess they call it proving I'm more than an artist. Penciling out my darkest while stenciling out a harvest. And storing what gets me from A to B, just like garages. Instrumental with collages. Envision what I've been drawn. Broadway to give you rhythm like the great Lena Horne. So bent on, found comfort in the storm. Find peace and on when you see them others perform. Organized chaos, outcasted like hey ya.
Yo, party people in the place to be. What's good? It's your number one Chief Rockin' Knicks University main man, Uncle Freezy. What's good? Welcome to the premiere Knicks in the Nighttime show. Let me turn this thing around. What's good, everybody? What's good? What's good? Salute, salute. Andios is in the building. Keith Turner is in the building. Just Knicks is in the building. Salute, salute. Yo, y'all want this party started right. Y'all want this party started quickly. Right? What's good, everybody? Salute, salute, salute. Good night, good evening. What's good, everybody? Before I get into tonight's thing, I just want to ask if you can help us reach our goal of 4,000 subscribers by the end of the year. It's just something that I'm aspiring to. I think we can do it. I think we can do it. Right? So I think we can do it. It's one of those goals I feel like is attainable. I feel like it's one of those goals that are attainable. And one of the other goals that I want to do, man, I think our shows should be getting 100 likes, man. It's one of those things I kind of feel a little bit offset that, we can't get, 100 likes for our shows, especially for as, good of a time we're having up here. So it's one of those things, man. If you are so inclined, man, do it. Do it. Hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel. Help the channel grow. Do all that stuff Fritz Alcindor tell y'all to do. Y'all listen to Fritz Alcindor. You know what I'm saying? Do that stuff Fritz Alcindor tell you to do. Like whatever the calculator guys like to do. Danny Barry Sports Highlights is in the building. King Ribby is in the building. So here's the thing. What do y'all want to do? Y'all want to lab? I'm looking at the comments, man, and everybody, seeing everybody coming in. Will Salkin is in the building. Salute to all the members of the channel. Salute. So what do y'all want to do tonight? Mega, what are we going to do tonight? Are we going to lab tonight or are we going to fuss tonight? Are we going to fuss tonight or are we going to lab? What do y'all want to do? Which one y'all want to do? Y'all want to get in the lab? Y'all want to talk that? Y'all want to have that deep conversation or y'all want to have the deep conversation or y'all want to fuss? Molly Marlin's in the building. Salute. Corey Lee is in the building. Salute. Mike Hansen is in the building. Y'all want to lab? Y'all want to have some deep thoughts? So, hey, yeah, man. Red Barn. What's that? Okay, Barn is in the building. Okay. So, what is it that y'all want to do? Y'all want to what? Which one y'all want to do? Y'all want to talk about how? Oh boy, the calculators are in the building. Everybody, hold your calculators in the air. Hey, what's up, Fritz? What's good, man?
Hey, what's going on?
And
Sorry I
and
missed you guys yesterday.
and nah, man, we were it was crazy.
It was Chicken Little. Everybody was like, "Sky's falling."
The sky is falling,
Mm.
bro. It basically where I am with it is Precious got to Precious. Our season hangs in the balance with Precious Achua, and I think the Knicks are going to try to extend him once they realize that. But they're going to do what they can. They're going to do what they can to keep Precious. I know some people think that players are interchangeable like that, and you could just go get a guy for his salary or whatever.
Mm.
But Precious is a piece that you got to keep.
Yeah, it's interesting. I just the way they signed him, it was weird. It was just weird. So I'm yeah. Brock Aller always has a plan, so I don't know what he's doing.
I think the plan is, you know what? Let me say this. So I like to give people credit where credit is due.
Mhm.
And then other times people get a lot of credit and then you ask yourself, what have they really done?
Mhm.
And I think this is one of those instances where we're asking, and trust me, I don't want to go to the dark side. I don't want to go to the dark side of we need toughness. I don't want to go to the dark side. I don't want to step into the bad side. Ooh, ooh, ooh. It's gonna be a mean ride. I don't want to do that.
Mhm.
Right. But I do want to, and I've been feeling this way. And I guess I feel like that Ashanti song. Baby, 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 baby. That's what I feel like. I don't know why I feel this way. Right. I feel like the Knicks have done a great job, but at the same time, I feel like when you let the calculators rule the nest, they make your team worse. When the calculators make all the decisions, all you're thinking about is the calculator.
Yeah.
Right? The
I
calculator
Mhm.
rises in the east and it sets in the west. I think that's how the calculator guys go. The basketball guys know that you can't put a price tag on certain things.
I don't know. I yeah. I don't think this is. I think their plan for the off season, I think, stretched into the year. So I don't even think this is their plan. It's not done yet. I think December, then they'll finally do what they plan to do.
See, that's the thing. As a basketball guy, Fritz, respectfully, as a basketball guy, and I'm saying
Hmm.
this respectfully, right?
Yep.
That's the calculator guy's thing. They kick the can down the road.
Hmm.
And from a basketball perspective, they had 5 full off seasons, bro. You can't tell me about kicking the can. Oh, you guys just wait. In 3 months, we're gonna do the piece de resistance. It's been 5 off seasons, bro.
Yeah.
You know what
I,
I'm saying?
mhm. I don't think it's like one grand plan that's unfolding. I really think that they thought Dante would be here, and then Deuce would be a bonus. And I think they have to refigure this out
See,
because outside of Cat, that front court looks very vanilla, very vanilla.
right,
Like, mm,
right. Now I get that part. I
mhm.
get that part. Hey, salute to my guy Nick Yak, Mega in the building. Corey Lee is in the building. Salute. Bro, you had 5 off seasons, man. Right? Now, for some 5 off seasons is nothing.
Mhm.
But for other organizations, you see guys fired after 2 years. Oh, you did what? You fired.
Mhm.
Right?
But they've
And
been better than they've ever. They've been better than. It's the best stretch. What was the best stretch since '90s?
oh,
Uh,
you thought I was gonna be impressed. Okay. You thought I was gonna be impressed by that. No disrespect. No disrespect. You know you're our brother, right? So yeah, so don't take things the wrong. Bro, but we can't say that no more, bro. That we can't use that excuse no more, bro. This is the best team since, and I get it. I get caught up in it sometimes too. But we can say, yo, this is the best team since 2021.
mm,
Right? It's the 2020s, bro. I mean, I like Cat. I like Brock Aller. I like Jalen Brunson, even though when I critique him, people think I hate him. I like Mikal Bridges, even though I think he's a 6'6" Bill Cartwright. Right? I like him. I like OG Anunoby, who's Harry Houdini. Sometimes you see him, sometimes you don't. OG
mhm.
Anunoby, right? I like him too. I like Precious, right? And I like the team. But the thing I don't know if I can sit still for is losing these embarrassing games time after time, bro. I just can't sit through those. Right? I'm frustrated with those.
Mhm.
Like, I mean, I'm still embarrassed about that game 6 in Miami where Quentin
Mhm.
Grimes had a wide open shot in the corner and there was not a Miami Heat player within 20 feet of him, and he shot a UFO. And the Miami Heat laughed as they grabbed the rebound. I'm still embarrassed by that. I'm still embarrassed by that game 7, right? That we lost to Indiana.
Mhm.
And their best player was hurt, had a back injury. Right? I'm still embarrassed by those, man. I'm frustrated with the getting close enough to be relevant and then going home. And I know it's not fair to Tom Thibodeau or Leon Rose, but they chose these jobs, bro. They weren't drafted for these jobs. And I know the other night Leon Rose was mad as hell watching his team lose to the Celtics. I'm certain that there were words said about that game.
Oh yeah, do you know Dolan of all people? Them big games,
Right.
he don't like that, and he probably been talking his team up all summer.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Yep. 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 So from a basketball purist perspective, I understand that the Celtics were healthier than us. I understand that. I understand the Celtics are the NBA champs. And I understand that if you think the Knicks can get better in the offseason, internally, organically get better, then you have to say the same thing about the Celtics. Their young players can get better also.
Mhm.
And if you think that the Knicks just need time to develop chemistry, the Celtics only had Drew Holiday for 1 year. So they can develop chemistry also.
Mhm.
And if you think that Celtics team obliterated the Knicks the other night, imagine when Porzingis come back.
Mhm.
Imagine when their rookies get their legs up under them. Imagine when the Celtics put probably the tallest starting five in the NBA on the floor with Porzingis at 6'3", Tatum at 6'9", Brown at 6'6", 6'7", White at 6'4", 6'5", and Drew Holiday at 6'4", 6'5".
Mhm.
Right? Imagine when the Celtics get their rotation right, where their bench players can go back to the bench and then be bench players like Al Horford and others. So basically, if it works for the Knicks, it can work for the Celtics also. If it's science, then it should apply to everybody.
Yeah, they're gonna have to sit on that loss for a while. Yes, yeah. But at the same time, I know even I was going in and say, "Hey, it's ring night." They ain't gonna be focused, but they got a serious coach. Like he, like yeah, that coach was not celebrating.
Yeah,
That coach, it was like game one, let's go.
yeah,
Game one, let's go. And yeah,
oh, yeah,
yeah.
yeah. They have a young coach that all he thinks about is God and basketball.
Hmm.
That's all he talk about, God and basketball. That man might not even have a girlfriend, bro. You know what I'm saying? That man, he thinks about God and basketball, bro, and bubble gum because he chewed the hell out of some gum during the game, bro. That man
Yeah,
should that man should get arrested for what he doing to that gum, bro. You know what I'm saying? Yo, that man should face more charges than Diddy for what he doing to that gum. You know what I'm saying? But the Knicks stroll in and they get obliterated by the Celtics. And when you hear stuff after the game, like Josh Hart is out there, like, I don't know where I'm at, bro. All that does is make me think that this team is not serious about winning, bro. They're not.
okay. Okay. What kind of bothered me is they approached preseason like they had it figured out.
You notice Josh Hart didn't shoot in the preseason, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, but the way they approached preseason. It's almost like, oh, we got it. mm, You know, yeah, just the way they approached it. They weren't experimenting a lot. I just don't. I thought they had it figured out. At least the defense.
Right. Will Salkin is a fool, bro. Hey, Will Falcon. Hey, Will Salkin, you are a nut, bro. Oh wow. Yeah, a lot of Wise is in the building. Billy Goat is in the building. Salute, y'all. Old Head is in the building. Salute. Um, my issue, and I know everybody has an answer. I didn't watch the game, bro. I still hadn't seen it. I don't want to watch it.
What?
Yeah, I worked over. I didn't get off until 10:30 that night.
Okay. I
Right.
I didn't. I watched the second half.
Okay.
I know the second half was just by that time. Yeah, the damage was done, and damage was already done by the time I start watching.
Yeah.
And then the end of the bench made it kind of like made it respectable, but it was not a respectable game. Not a
Right.
respectable game.
Right. Right. My issues stem from our Achilles heel. But let me ask y'all this. Chat, what do y'all think our Achilles heel is? Because I guarantee you that what I think is the Achilles heel and what y'all think is the Achilles heel might be two different things. I can almost guarantee. Fritz, what do you think their Achilles heel is?
Too nice.
Injuries? Injuries?
No,
Lack of depth?
now the depth is a problem, but The way they look, like they wasn't. Jalen could done whatever he wanted, but outside of Jalen, nobody's. Yeah,
Chat, what do y'all think? So Keyshawn says he thinks the Achilles heel is rebounding.
yeah, they don't rebound. They don't rebound like, and they're not intense. Like they was like sleepwalking. You know what? It looked like preseason. You know, we had a couple preseason games that looked like NBA games.
Right,
This looked like preseason.
Chat, tell me what you think the Achilles heel of this team is. You know what? I'm gonna put a poll out there. Fritz, yeah, that's what I'll do. I'll put a poll out there so that we can give our people choices of what our Achilles heel is.
Yeah, so the defense did not look good. A defense, you couldn't even tell me that was a decent defensive team.
Right. So I'm gonna start a poll. I don't have to type start a poll. Now I'm having a blonde moment. I'm typing start a poll. I don't have to type start a poll. What is the Knicks Achilles heel? All right. So option number 1 is size / rim protection.
Mhm.
The second option is rebounding. And I'm going to add an option, toughness.
Playmaking.
And you think playmaking is one? You think playmaking is one?
I think
And
playmaking.
you think no depth?
outside of Brunson, I don't.
I'm going to add depth and then, okay. All right. So I'm going to put that out there. I invite everybody to cast your vote. Right. I invite everyone to cast their vote on what you think the Achilles heel of this team is. Coach Malpica is in the building. Salute. $7,000. Hey, $7,000 coming through, bro. $7,000 coming through. He ain't trying to hey, he don't care about nobody's feelings. Okay. Okay. Okay, so old head says, I don't like 5 out as an approach. It can be used as a strategy. Towns needs help on the boards. Okay. Pete says the off-ball mover offensively is lax. Dante and OG perfectly complemented each other. Mikal is just different, and the coaching staff has to figure it out. Okay. Okay. So we have the voting system in place right now. And the lead is a tie, rebounding and depth. There are 19 votes. Okay. 19 votes, man. Y'all go out there and vote. Fritz, Mr. Elson, I'm going to say this.
Mm-hmm.
My brother, my Nigerian brother. I'm going to say this. I think there are multiple Achilles heels. One is by design, and one you can't help yourself. Right? I think one Achilles heel is the 5-out offense where you have to have all 5 people involved. You have to have people bought in, right, in order to run it. I don't think Josh Hart is bought in, bro, because he has to change the role. When I heard him doing that crying whole mess, after the game. You don't know it, man. I don't know. I don't know. Bro, you're a veteran. You've been in the league 25,000 million years. You've seen this before. Either you're bought into it or you're not. Either you're bought into it or you're not. Tom Thibodeau didn't just spring this on you. You knew what was going on. You knew for months what this team was going to try to do. And to say you don't know what you're doing, it make me think that dude is the bad apple when I hear that. Now, maybe he's not, but when you hear comments like that, bro, hey, Fritz, you ever worked for an organization?
Mm-hmm.
And you know how everybody in that organization is supposed to be bought into a mission statement or or goal. And then you have the one employee that's working with you and you don't know what side he on. He like, yo, I don't know why they have us working late on Friday nights, man. We got families. And you're like, bro, but you knew this for months, bro. That's what Josh Hart seems like to me. Like the dude, like, why we gotta work overtime? To me, that's what Josh Hart sounds like right now. And whether that's true or accurate, right?
Yeah. I thought they were practicing early this summer. Weren't they practicing over the summer? The three to develop chemistry.
I think there's a difference between working out and practicing, bro. I think those dudes were working out. They were just working out together because they friends. I don't buy it. Because how do you show up? How do you all go all preseason without shooting, man?
That's just weird.
That's just weird, right?
Yeah, and even Josh Hart last year, he was jacking them shots just because he had to at some points. You know, I haven't shot one in a while. Let's keep him honest. Let me put one up. Didn't even do that.
I don't know, bro.
And it's preseason. Ain't like these stats count.
I don't know, bro. I don't know. I don't want to believe. It's like that Ashanti song, Baby. I don't know why I want to feel like that. I just don't want to feel that way. I don't want to feel like somebody's not bought in, somebody's a squeaky wheel. Right? I don't want to have that sensation of you bring a guy in, he overshadows a guy, and now that guy is jelly. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You bring in a guy that's probably the biggest star, whose star may be on a national scale, maybe equal to Brunson, even if it's not on a local scale.
Mm-hmm. But he played tough yesterday. I heard he played tough.
Wow. I don't know. How do you feel about Mikal Bridges overall? Just not on the game the other day. That's not fair to judge him on one game as a Knick. Mm-hmm. I'm sure he had the jitters, bro.
Yeah,
I'm sure he had the jitters, but
he's talented. I just don't. It's just a fit. Like, you know, he hasn't found his comfortability yet. He hasn't found his role yet. I don't know if OG wasn't here, if he would feel more comfortable.
I don't think so, bro. My issue, and the Mitch lovers, they hate me, bro. Every Hive in the Knicks universe, they hate me, bro. The Grimes Hive, you remember them? You remember all the Grimes fans, 6 of them? They hated me, bro. The Frank fans, I started out as a Franker, and then when I saw he was trash, I was like, get him out of here. I was excited for Frank, bro. But when I saw that man go to the rim and try a layup and pull his groin, I was like, no, he ain't a pro.
You didn't want to give him that 5-year extension?
No, I wanted to give him 5 of something, but it wasn't 5 years. I probably would have got 5 years, but not where I thought I was getting 5 years for it.
Yeah, them people was like to the end. They were just trying to get him an extension.
Yeah, and the Mitch lovers, the Mitches, their hive, bro. You can't say jack about Mitch. You can't even be like, yo, tuck your shirt in. Oh, why you hate Mitch? You can't even blow bubbles by Mitch, bro. They swear up and down you hate everything about Mitchell Robinson, bro.
Yeah. Yo, the Mitch fans is out last night after that loss.
Yeah.
They made like Mitch untouchable last night.
Yeah, that man.
Like, yo, Mitch ain't going nowhere ever. That
man ain't never accomplished nothing in his career. But the reason why the Deuce fans, yo, Fritz, I messed around and slipped up and called him Deuceless. That man Deuceless. I think I said that one time, bro. They coming for me, bro. And I like Deuce. I like to tell jokes, bro. I don't take everything so serious. Yo, you say Deuceless, bro. People like. But the one person that is Teflon, and if you say anything about him, they swear up and down you don't know basketball, and it's Jalen Brunson.
Yeah, he's a golden child. He's a golden child right now.
Right. Jalen Brunson legit had less assists than Karl Anthony Towns.
Turnovers. He had like 5 turnovers or something like that.
I don't get it, bro. I don't get you.
Hey, what's happening, Freeze? What's going on, Fritz?
Hey, what's going on?
Man, nothing much. I just, I was chopping it up early with Freeze. I said I wasn't gonna come in, but I couldn't help it. I mean, after the conversation we had, I don't think Freeze saw what I put in there, but there's a lot of cats hot, man. They hot like those rats I was telling you about in that wool sock.
Yeah. They hot. They hot.
They hot.
They hot like that.
Yeah, boy, they hotter than fish grease, hotter than a 6-shooter.
And all they can say is "hopomominous." You're like, what you say? Hopomominous. Yeah. but yeah. So I have a critique of Jalen Brunson, and I know it's not the right time to do it after game 1, right? My critique of Jalen Brunson is this, and I'm not hating. Yo, fallback haters is in the building. Salute. Quiet money is in the building. Salute.
Quiet money.
Salute. Hey, Brooklyn's finest is in the building. Brooklyn, stand up. Brooklyn, stand up. Brooklyn, where you at? Where's Brooklyn at? Where's Red Hook? Where's Canarsie? Where's Williamsburg? Where's Coney Island? Where y'all at? Frizzo said, where's Canarsie? Frizzo. Yo, Dumbo, where you at? All right, man. Yeah, man. My critique my critique of Jalen Brunson is this. I think our offense is not bad. Now, mind you, I didn't see the game. I'm not gonna watch it either. Right? I'm not gonna go back and watch it. Tapes like that, you just even if I had watched that game, a blowout game where a team hit 29 threes, you like, why did I watch this?
Yeah.
Right. So I'm not gonna go back and watch it. But what I do know is when the Knicks struggle offensively, it's rarely that we don't get the shots that we want. Right? Because this team is so skilled. Jalen Brunson is so skilled offensively, scoring, that we have a guy that can go get a bucket anytime he feel like it. Yo, Flatbush is in the building. Salute Flatbush, East Flatbush, East New York, Crown Heights, Bedford-Stuyvesant, Brownsville, everybody, all of Brooklyn. Salute to all of Brooklyn, right? Salute to Mecca, right? My thing is when the Knicks struggle offensively, it's not we don't get the shots that we want. It's not a defense in the NBA that's going to stop us from getting looks, right? I've been watching this team for, Fort Greene is in the building. Salute Fort Greene. I think where we struggle is when our shot is not going. We don't have a creator to get other offensive players easy looks. Jalen Brunson, ladies and gentlemen, is not a point guard. That's what I'm saying. When you see the Knicks in a blowout where they have to shoot it to catch up, only take 78 shots, it lets you know that this team does not have a point guard. Right? It does not have a genuine elite playmaker on it. Right? A player that can create a shot for himself and others. We don't have it. Now, Jalen Brunson may have those skills, but does he use them? Last night, that man had 2 assists. Last night in a blowout, that man, when you have to shoot the ball in order to catch up, that man had 2 assists. Karl-Anthony Towns had more assists than Jalen Brunson. Jalen Brunson in 24 minutes had 15 shots. So figure if that man had played his normal ration of minutes, that man probably would have taken 27 shots, bro.
The math is mathing.
Yeah, math be mathing, bro. Where we struggle is when Mikal Bridges is struggling with his jumper. We don't have a point guard that can create easy looks for Mikal Bridges. When Karl-Anthony Towns' three-pointer is not going, we don't have a guy that can create to get others involved and get them going. We come straight out the locker room shooting threes. Right? And if they don't go, we struggle. And last night I didn't see the game. I watched the box score, but the first thing I looked for, because this was a point that I made last season, Fritz. A point that I made last season is when the Knicks don't take 88 to 89 shots, when the Knicks don't take 90, 91 shots, they lose. They lose. And Jalen Brunson, for as much as we love him, he is not that guy that's going to sacrifice his shots to get others involved to make it easier on himself. And we saw that in the playoffs against Indiana when Dante DiVincenzo was scorching hot in the games. Bro, it was a crime before the Lord to watch Jalen Brunson and Deuce McBride come in the game with Dante, and Dante is on a heater. When he hit those 2 heat checks and they were at the scorer's table, in their mind, they should have been thinking, we got to find a way to get Dante the ball.
Feed him, Seymour, feed him.
Feed the hot hand. They came in the game. You know what they did? They jocked out Dante and jacked up shots. And that lets you know two of the guys that we label point guard, undersized point guards, whatever, they cannot generate offense for others. And that's very important to have. Even the Golden State Warriors had Sean Livingston. Y'all remember him? That could just come out and create shots for himself and others. Right? Y'all remember Kyle Lowry in Toronto? Creating shots for others. Not by dribble penetration, but I'm talking about assists around the perimeter, being a conduit, moving that basketball. Right? And so when we say, yo, Drew Holiday was guarding Cat, and Cat didn't even do. Yeah, there was a double team coming. But listen, here's the thing: if Drew Holiday is on Cat on one side of the floor, that means on the other side of the floor, there's a big guarding a little. Right? That's how defenses work. You sacrifice size for quickness or size for strength or whatever it is. And what happened was when they chose, and listen, it's not an exotic defense. I saw Philadelphia doing it tonight to
Milwaukee.
Yep, Soulfinger was watching the game with me, bro. We saw teams do that to big post players. Right? They put a little guy on them, and then as soon as he catch the ball, they'll send a double team with another big.
And big come out of nowhere.
The big come from. That's what I was trying to tell Free Keith this morning. Like, don't just go by the immediate thing you see. You got to look at the big picture. And so if you know that if Uncle Freezy can see that from his couch, how can Jalen Brunson not see that and he's on the floor? Right? And so I'm not criticizing Jalen Brunson or his scoring ability or his leadership. What I'm saying is no NBA player is perfect. Every NBA player has flaws. Giannis at the free throw line. LeBron James in big games. Right? Kevin Durant and social media. Paul George in injuries. Kawhi Leonard in injuries. Right?
Embiid and injuries.
Yeah. Joe Embiid in injuries. Yeah. So when I say this about Jalen Brunson, I'm not criticizing him as if I want to jettison him. Nah. I hope Jalen Brunson retire as a Knick. But what I will point out, though, is when we start pointing the finger, let's not just say, use our bias, like Jalen Brunson is my favorite player, so everybody else must be wrong. I like Julius Randle and Dante, so every time I see Cat, no matter what happens, it's Cat's fault. Right?
Well, we got Charles Smith on the team now, so.
Yeah. Mikal Bridges, yeah. So Sherwin says Cat has a lot of faults. He can shoot, but the rest of his game has a lot of. Wave Space, what's going on? Wave Space, what's happening? That's our guy. Coolest dude on the planet. Wave Space in the building. Trini from Harlem is in the building. Right? Fritz, so what are you thinking about what I'm saying? Am I on planet X, or is there something to it?
Yeah, it was a concern. It was a concern last year. That's why I think a lot of people thought the Knicks were going to go after DeJounte Murray because he's
He broke his hand tonight.
Yeah, he broke his hand tonight. Yeah, but I thought they would have. If I was going to pair Brunson with somebody, I would have paired him with a passer.
Paired him with a passer, bro. Instead, they paired him with another wing player, and I am bought into that theory. If Josh Hart is the fifth heartbeat. But if Josh Hart is walking around like Eddie King Jr.
So he's more like Wild Boy.
Bro, you gotta 5 out means 5 out. Right? 5 out means 5 out. 5 out doesn't mean 5 out, but it's really 4 out.
I told you this, Freeze, when it came to that lineup. I didn't like Josh Hart in the starting lineup. It looked clunky to me, and you know, I just the way this is just my opinion. Josh Hart is better off the bench.
But I think he knows it looks clunky. Guys,
Oh yeah,
he's the person who brought up the bench before anybody else.
Yeah.
oh yeah, because he goes out there and for the
It
he
doesn't
did
look
he did
right.
yeah it doesn't it's it's like you got two left shoes. You know what I'm saying? It just you know you're just not right. Because I said that even when the first preseason game, I was like, I knew it was going to happen like that, but I was like, oh, that does not look good. You can't just go rolling them out like that, thinking this, he can do what he did last playoffs. I mean, that was through you had to, you know what I'm saying? We were so depleted, you know.
Mhm.
I mean, you're just rolling out. It's almost to the point where you rolling up in the Home Depot parking lot, like, hey, you tall, come here, play ball. It's one of them situations, man. We were hurting so bad, but nah, Josh Hart is better coming off the bench. He knows what he's doing. Now he's out here looking around. It's like he's thinking instead of reacting and stuff, and it's just not a good. There's no balance.
It looked like he's not bought in, bro. And I'm gonna say this too, y'all. And I know it's gonna sound disrespectful, and I hope it's not.
Well, Freezer, you about to get Nancy Kerrigan.
Yeah, I know. Yo, does Mikal Bridges look shook to y'all?
Well, I told you and I talk Freeze, and it's the whole, you know, I know there's a lot of cats mad with Bridges. Excuse me, because the draft picks and everything, yada yada yada. You got to keep rehashing all like that.
He's supposed to be he the answer, bro. You
And yet,
mortgage your entire future for him.
you know, um, he went from being the man to being a piece, and it's just you seeing how they're playing, and it's like, okay, what should I do? Should I do this? Should I go here? It's like everybody's overthinking instead of playing,
Yeah.
you know. And then you got cat that's still filling each other out, and then on top of that, you got an unbalanced lineup.
Right.
So you got talent. The talent the talent is there. It's just that it looks unbalanced with Hart where he's at, and then the other big horses are just trying to figure out which way do I go, George. So it's just gonna have to take time. I'm holding off to the 20. After 20 games, then I was like, okay, this, and this. But it is known. Tips teams always they start slow. Right? They do. They start slow and they pick up.
Yeah. Yep. Tibbs last December was looking he was looking like he wasn't gonna make it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. You're right, Fritz. Hey, remember Cashwell? Hey, his head was on the chopping block. Everybody was ready to go get him, man. They were ready to do him like Frankenstein monster. They
That's
had
what
the torches and
the fans were
pitchforks.
saying, though. The
Yeah,
fans were saying that.
the fan base was ready. That's what I'm saying. The fan base was ready to get
They
him,
was close to
just
like
like last
500.
night.
Yeah.
They were close to 500.
Yeah. And but the thing is when you were watching the game, they were running excellent sets for RJ and Grimes. The only thing is that the offense can't exist with Brunson, Randall, RJ, and Grimes because all of them have to be threats all of the time. And then there were plays where Quentin Grimes wanted no part of the offense.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, he's a reluctant shooter. He can
Right.
shoot, but he's reluctant to shoot. And then you had, I mean, basically the whole situation was like trying to put the triangle peg in the octagon hole.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. My thought is that I thought Tom Thibodeau at the beginning of the last season did an excellent coaching job implementing systems. They ran the zoom actions out of the corner for Grimes to come around a pin down for RJ, so that if they sprinted out on Grimes off the wing for three, then RJ could put the ball on the floor from that corner and drive to the rim, right, without bigs in the paint, which was something that we always said. RJ Barrett going to the rim, it's like 1,000 dudes down there, he get his shot blocked. So I thought they addressed that well last year, but it doesn't work if Grimes wants no part of the offense. Now the dudes that were in there, now when RJ tries to drive, there's nothing there. And I think, and so I say that, first of all, I think O had said something in the chat about Bridges being fine. O-Head, I'm going to take your word for it. Right? I'm going to take your word for it. I trust O-Head. O-Head says a lot of sound stuff in the chat. So I'm going to take O-Head's word for it. But O-Head, I'm not going to lie to you. I am concerned. Right? What I'm saying this time, Soulfinger, and this is preseason stuff again. I didn't watch the Celtics game. Josh Hart looked to me like a dude that was pouting, right? Like he's not the primary defender anymore. So he's like third on the pecking order, and then he's fifth offensively. And now it's like Josh Hart's like, I don't know what to do. Bro, Josh Hart, you were never anybody before you got to New York, bro. Come on, bro. You something here. We got something out of you, and you got something out of us. You got to continue that vibe, bro. Just because the roster changed don't mean is it. Yo, I used to have a big role, man, and then now you got Cat and OG and McCall, and then Jalen, man, you know, and man, bro, nah, bro, play basketball, bro.
You got a point. I'm not gonna.
Sherwin said, "Please go watch the game." No, I ain't watching that, Sherwin. I ain't. What I'm gonna watch a blowout for? I ain't watching that mess. Sherwin, no disrespect to Sherwin. I'm just saying in a general sense. Yeah, man. So Fritz, I know that the main issue we should be saying is, it's only one game, and you have the Indiana Pacers on a Friday night, last year's highest scoring team in the NBA.
You think it's gonna get easier?
So the Knicks are facing another team that was in the Eastern Conference Finals. So, Finger, what happens if the Knicks lose to Indiana?
Oh man, cats jumping off the Empire State Building, mass hysteria, riot, famine.
Stephen A. acting a fool.
Stephen A's hairline's gonna grow back.
Yo, y'all saw Stephen A. Yo, you seen Stephen A. hairline, bro?
Nah, I haven't seen
it. No comment.
He put that money to work.
Yeah.
You know,
it's a young man game. He trying to get that contract.
Man, sometimes you just gotta pull a Teddy P and let it go.
Yeah, but you know what? Holding on is very hard to do.
Yeah,
when
that's
love
true.
is gone. Yeah.
But when you go to bed and wake up the next day showing more face than you did the day before,
yeah,
you know, that situation is cold-blooded.
I'm Rick James. Yeah, man. So, Finger, what are you thinking about that game? Like, give me your honest assessment of what you saw.
Well, last night.
Last night, yep.
Well, I mean, look, The way Boston was shooting, man, that rim was about big as the ocean, dog. It was like the Atlantic Ocean. They couldn't miss. They were just throwing it up. It was like the Dave Chappelle skit when he was doing the and one golf and the and one bowling.
Yeah.
It was like that, man. It was it, we couldn't, shooting three. Deuce was getting it. He was hitting the threes, but trying to match them 3 for 3. I mean, they had 7 players that were hitting threes, man. 7.
Right.
Deuce was hitting, but rest of our threes, man, you can hit an elephant in the ass with an ironing board, man.
Yeah.
Right.
So it's one of them things. And then, the defensive, there wasn't enough defense. The defense adjustment wasn't really there. But then but Tatum was hitting some contested shots like nobody was there. He was just in a zone. And, I told you earlier when you and I talked, think about it. What happened to Tatum in the Olympics? He got benched and everything, right?
Yeah. Okay.
And all that talk. And the media's, they were looking at New York as the team to challenge. It was either New York or Philly. Then with the whole thing with Embiid sitting down or whatever, New York is the team to challenge, which they're building the team to beat the champions, which you're supposed to do.
Right.
So ring night,
11.
Jason Tatum got all that other drama, and then the media hyping it up like they did, and they went out there and did what they did. But I tell you this here, that was, some teams just get hot. And we caught them when they were hot. So I'm not saying they'll never have another good shooting game again, but they'll never have a game shooting like they did last night against New York. Man, if that happened again, and bruh, they need to go play the lotto. Somebody need to go play the lotto or whatever. But there's just certain pieces are missing. We needed Precious, and when I say this name, and I had brought it up before, people in the chat, Landry Shamet's a bomb, and this, and this. Shamet is a better player than people want to give him, then you would really realize what it could help, because he could open up and spread the floor. And that combination of Shamet, Payne, and Deuce was actually pretty nice to have. So the injuries, and I'm gonna say your favorite player, your favorite name to hear, Freeze.
Frank Ntilikina, Alfred Payton.
Mitchell Robinson.
Oh,
I'm not gonna talk about Mitchell Robinson. I'm gonna talk about Robinson Mitchell.
If Mitchell Robinson played last night, we'd have won by 47.
Yeah. But the rebounding, was a thing. But like I said, they're shooting threes. They're coming off long rebounds. It's just that.
Nah, hey, Sherwin said you wrong, bro. Sherwin says, cat defense is what killed us, bro.
Man, one player.
It wasn't the fact that the starters shot 63.4% from 3. It was Karl-Anthony Towns' man that gave up all those points.
Sherwin, go. Hey, I'm gonna leave. I'm not gonna. You know what? I'm not gonna say anything to Sherwin. I was gonna tell him to go get this deck grinder, get busy. But people ready to fall out and jump off one game. You see it one way, I see it another way. Just all in all, fact is we lost. How about that?
Okay.
How about that? And it's one game. We got how many more games to go? How many more games to go? 81 games to go?
81.
81. It's the end of the world. So people are all upset about one game. Oh, don't hear about one game. Oh, this, man. Look, it's one game, man. Damn. It is what it is. Just Boston came out on a heater. They were blazing hot. They went Super Saiyan 8 for the 3-point line.
Is that so? But it wasn't the whole team though, bro. I'm looking at the numbers right now. Their bench was 3 of 20.
No, it's the starters. Starters were in the heater. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, the starters. Yep, the starters were 26 of 41 for 63.4%.
Look, Freeze, I was watching the game, and I swear they just closed their eyes and threw the ball up, and it was just falling in. That's how it was looking. You know, it was when we were attacking the rim. You know, Knicks attacking the rim going in because they didn't have anybody any true shot blocking going on. That was a difference. But then I did see the difference when they drove. You know, that's when Mitch presence on the court makes a difference with the rim protecting. But we didn't protect the 3-point line.
I don't understand it, bro. Y'all gotta teach me something, bro. How does a team shoot 26 of 41 from 3, but the rim protection was a problem?
Well, no, I'm just saying when they were driving in, when they were making the drive into the rim, because it was going like 2 for 2. Then when they started shooting threes, it was like, oh shit, we don't have to worry about that. We on fire. They were locked in, man. They were locked in from outside. You know, it's just one of them things. They were just hot. I mean, there was no ifs, ands, buts about it. They were hot, and when it came shooting threes, they curved strong.
So Josh Hart averaged 8.3 rebounds last year, 7 rebounds the year before, 8.2 the year before that, and then this game, he grabbed 4 rebounds, 1 rebound per quarter.
Yeah, I mean, he really wasn't a factor on any boards. It was kind of like he was just there. Again, it's just that lineup with him. And you know, Fritz, you watched it. I know you watched the second half.
I watched the second half.
The second half. The first 2, you know, the first quarter. It was, you know, going to the rack and all of this. But when them threes started flying, it was oof. And in the second half, it was just one of those things. I mean, Deuce was doing his thing, but like my man put in the super chat, look, man, they were on the heater, man. They went Super Saiyan 8 from the 3-point line.
Yeah. So Freddie Wong, thank you. Big strong Freddie Wong is in the building. Thank you for the generous contribution. He says we played a good game. The Celtics couldn't miss from 3. That won't happen on a regular basis. No need to panic. We played well. I understand that, but I think it didn't. I don't think it came down to that. I think it came down. I think it probably, in my opinion, I think the Knicks didn't take enough shots. The Knicks could not get the offense that they wanted, and there was no plan B, right? Mm-hmm. And so when you don't take enough shots and another team is on a heater, that team on a heater is going to stretch on you.
I mean, they were lighting it up like you said, and there's one thing, you know, see low key. If anybody don't pay attention, Freezy, you're big in analytics, but that also goes to what you do because you are a numbers guy.
Me, bro,
low key. I mean,
maybe low key. Yeah, I have some balance, but I'm the I feel you in respect, but you know, I let the calculator guys praise their Casio God.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
you good with the eye. You good with the eye doing the eye test too, but you're good with the analytics side of it. You can take the numbers and let the math. You know what I'm saying?
More Texas instrument, but all right.
Hey, you kind of low key dating yourself there, Fritz. Texas instrument.
Got me a TI-83.
TI-83. Yeah, man, I don't even know what that sounds like. Tires to me, bro. What you got on that truck?
It's like one of the things you had to get for high school. Like you had to buy a TI-83.
I don't even remember high school soul finger. I don't even
look, man, we had to break out the abacus.
The abacus. Yeah. That's what they put next to the applesauce, right?
Good man.
Okay. All right. So yeah, man. I respect to everybody's point because I think everybody is making solid points. I still believe, though, in a game that you're getting blown out and you only take 78 shots, it means that you couldn't get into the offense that you want.
Well, and yeah.
You should get into 78 shots. That should be like where you are at the start, around the start of the fourth quarter. Like 10 minutes left to go in the game, you had 78 shots, depending on if you winning or losing. And so for a team to take an NBA team to take 78 shots, yeah, we need a point guard, bro.
Well, I mean, I put it like this, Freeze, and this is me. I'm really dating myself. It was one, uh, it was a Bugs Bunny joint when he was playing baseball, and they just come up there, and they just whacking the ball. When they had the little cha cha song playing, they come up, they just hitting the ball, hitting the ball, hitting the ball, hitting the ball. I mean, that's kind of like how Boston was shooting the rock. They just throwing it up, throwing it up. I told you, man, I could have sworn that what's his name that finally let the hair go, that shaved his head,
Derek White.
White, Derek
Yeah.
White. Man, I could have sworn he put his hands over his hands over his face and just threw it up, and it just went in. I mean, that's how it was looking. They were just shooting it up. And you know, Tatum, I did feel bad for Jericho because he kind of got caught in no man's land. Because it's like he can't get up on him because if he gets too close up on him, Tatum's gonna put the ball on the floor and he gonna baptize somebody underneath. So he was trying to give him enough space, but he just pulled up and just started draining him. I was like, well, damn. And then you got old man Horford over there. He was hitting his wing shots, and But when they brought in, they were actually trying to get the bench to break the record last night. They were just chucking them, chucking them, chucking them.
They
But I
went
guess
320, bro.
yeah,
Yo,
but
that whole
that
last
magic
6 minutes, the whole last six
That's
minutes, they literally
shot threes.
shot threes for the rest of the game for the last 6 minutes, trying to beat the record. They didn't hit 1 3 for the
Mm-mm.
last 6 minutes,
Yep.
and that killed their percentage.
Yeah,
Killed their
they did.
percentage.
I
If they
got,
would
I
have
got,
done that, it was the thing.
I got
They
something I
have
want to ask. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Fritz.
no up to that point before the last 6 minutes when they were just throwing up threes. I think they were shooting like 75% from three.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I got something to ask you.
Salute, salute. What's
Ooh,
good, my brother Fritz?
boy.
Soul
Hey, what's going
finger.
on?
See, Lee.
Go ahead, man. Go with your point, man, because I missed your question, bro.
We need a point guard, bro.
Oh, no, that's not even the question. That is the statement of the year. We needed that last year.
Yeah,
We need somebody. We need somebody who can create offense for everybody else other than Jalen Brunson.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
I
Yeah.
totally agree with that.
We need somebody to also get Jalen Brunson about 3 or 4 easy shots per game.
Man, look,
Right,
I keep
not all game
saying,
long because he can create his own shot anytime he wants to. Right, but every now and then, just leave some cookies for Santa Claus. You know what I'm saying? Like
keep
every
saying, man.
now and then, just basically, if they throw an exotic defense, yeah. Dripmore says, "Yo, get Uncle Freeze to play the point." Hell yeah, bro. I'm averaging,
Man,
bro. I'm coming out the gate averaging 4 assists a game because I'm only gonna play like 7 minutes.
Uh,
I mean, I'm be out there. I'm
after
be
the
out there with
introduction,
old
you pretty much
90
ready to sit
jersey.
down.
man,
Yeah,
I keep telling y'all, man, it's 2 players, man, we could bring in, but they won't make that move. They won't make that move.
bro. Bigum's he got those unregulated goggles, bro.
You
He
got
can't play in those.
yeah, Cream Bigums and Motorboat Jones, baby.
Yeah, yeah. So my
Somebody
thing
like, who in the hell is Motorboat
who
Jones?
the hell is Motorboat Jones?
For those that remember Motorboat Jones.
But Freezy, didn't you say? I know we had a conversation about point guards, and you said we was set. You said we was set.
Yeah, for the way they want the roster to be set.
Uh-huh.
I'm stating my opinion on what I would do.
Yeah.
Right now, as far as the point guard position, I think they like what they have, and if they like that, I'm not. I don't mind it. Like for instance, I wouldn't mind seeing Cameron Payne play with Jalen Brunson on
Yeah.
the ball. Let Jalen Brunson be off the ball and do shooting guard stuff. I wouldn't mind seeing that. My issue is long term. Long term, you got to move Allen Iverson off the point guard position and bring in a point guard and let AI play the two.
You need a
Right?
snow.
Yeah, we need to snow.
Yeah, yeah,
Exactly.
yeah. You
You,
got to
you took
bring
the
in.
words out of my mouth, bro.
Yeah, you got to bring in a point guard to play with Calvin Murphy. For those that remember Calvin Murphy,
Houston Rockets.
yeah, yeah. You got to bring in a point guard to play with Calvin Murphy, bro. You know what I'm saying? You got to have something like that. Even for a Fred Van Vliet type, a small guard that likes to score, you got to bring in a guard to play with him, bro. Because even though he's point guard stature, he's not point guard mentality. Yeah, I remember Avery Bradley. Remember Avery Bradley, 6'2" guard from the Celtics?
Defense.
Exactly.
He was point guard size, but he wasn't a point guard, bro.
No, he was a defender.
He was a more athletic, better defender than Deuce McBride. He is probably what we want Deuce to be, right? Avery Bradley, right? And so again, so I don't want to
forehead.
Yeah, and bro, I don't want to make it seem like I'm jumping out the window over one game, even though y'all know I hate Boston. Y'all already know this is the Uncle Freezy you're gonna get after the Boston game. If we'd have beat Boston, I probably would have got the Larry O'Brien trophy tattooed on my neck, bro. That's how much I hate Boston. That's how much I hate Boston. Y'all know I'm always gonna be like this after Boston. Probably for no other rivals though. If you'd have got blown out by Philly like that, I'd have been like, man, yeah, it's 1 out of 82. If it was Indiana, I'd have been like, But Boston,
Miami too.
yeah, if it's Miami, I'd be like, yeah, they got lucky, right? But with Boston is the team that we're chasing, and for them to curb stomp us with the rings in their possession, raising a banner in our face,
And tell us it's not your time yet.
right?
Yeah.
They big brother. They big brother us.
So, Uncle Freezy, Matt Ryan's answer?
Hell no.
What did he say? Matt Ryan.
Yeah, Matt Ryan's not the answer. Landry Shamet is not the answer. Lonnie Walker IV is not the answer. The answers are already on the roster. It's just we're missing rotation players. When Mitch and Precious come back, then all the other stuff will fix itself, in my opinion.
I'm telling you, man, motorboat on his way.
Yeah, on his way, bro. He got to wear number 59, bro. Keep on trucking, right? That's what I believe. I don't believe there is a dude on the scrap heap that's going to turn the Knicks into a championship contender.
No,
like it's not like a Disney movie. Matt Ryan is a 6'6" shooter, tough defender, not great. Right? Landry Shamet, like tough guy, tough defender. He's bigger than Landry Shamet, but neither one of those dudes are going to be.
They're not a decision maker. They're a piece. But you know what it is, Freeze? They're gonna find those old sneakers like Mike.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Yeah. Right up the telephone line. right up the telephone line.
Yeah, like Mike. And they're gonna like Mike, and they're gonna bring him back. And I'm gonna tell you, Frank gonna find them and come back.
Oh my God, they probably gonna be pink too. Yeah. So
pink and cream.
A pink and cream. You know what I mean? But but my thing is with the guy off the scrap heap, I think it should be a big, and not a big that's gonna come in and be the starting power forward or backup.
Freeze, you open it up for some names to get mentioned. You have some names get mentioned. You already know somebody gonna bring up a couple of names. You and I talked about that earlier.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm talking about some NBA relics.
I don't want NBA. I don't want NBA relics.
Hey, they're going Jurassic. Going to bring up some fossils.
NBA Live 95. Yep.
Yeah. I honestly believe that you
ain't gonna suit up.
The Josh Hart thing, I think is not the answer. Josh Hart in the starting lineup is not the answer.
No, I definitely agree with you.
I think you
That's
got
a hell no in my book too.
Yeah, I would rather see Precious in that spot, even
Same
if
here.
Precious doesn't get starter minutes. Even if Precious plays 24 minutes or something, and him and Josh Hart split, and they run different lineups. I would rather see that next to Cat, right? Because teams want to spread you out, and you have to have mobile bigs. Precious is pretty athletic, and plus I like him.
Yeah.
And he's a hustle guy.
Great demeanor.
Yeah, he's an energy guy. He's a bigger energy guy, and you got to respect him because at least with Precious, he will pull it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And
Right.
you got to respect it because he can hit it. You know, it may not be as fluid
Or efficient.
Yeah.
Right.
You know, it may not be as like 1,000 bottles of baby oil, but hey,
That's all he need, bro. I thought he's gonna
no diddy.
track the trailer. No, okay.
You know.
Yeah, I think Fritz. I think the answer is not shooting because okay. So here's my thing.
Mike Sweetney coming back.
Yeah, Mike Sweetney, bro. What did he win? Number 50, number 8, number 50, something. He was something weird.
I think it was
Like
60.
52, something stupid. Offensive lineman number.
Okay. Yeah, I would so Fritz, what I would do, what I think is this. I think Tom Thibodeau is pressing the right buttons. I think the coaching staff is an exceptionally smart coaching staff. The only thing, and I'm talking about in terms of systems, personnel, bro, when you have injuries, you have to just play the guys you got when you have injuries.
Yeah. Well, he proved that last season with all the injuries we had. The Knicks was a mash unit last season.
Right.
In the playoffs.
His extension. Yeah. Tom Thibodeau coached his behind off last year, bro. But what I'm saying to you is that I think the offensive scheme is excellent. I think the defensive scheme is excellent. I think where we lack is you plan for Precious and others to be here. You plan for Julius and Dante to be here. You send stuff out during the summer. You're doing installs, all this stuff, and then before the season start, you got Cat is new, Randall's gone, Dante's gone, Precious gone, Mitch gone. And now you have guys coming in that are trying to fill those roles, and they didn't prepare for the roles that they're thrust into. Now, understand they're professionals, right? I understand that they're professionals, but Josh Hart is not going to grow 6 inches just because the scheme changed. He's still going to be 6'4", right? And Cat is not going to become Rudy Gobert overnight. That's not him. My belief is this. Jericho Sims, I love you. But it's time.
Time for what, Freeze? Go make a grime on cheese?
Yeah, it's time. Yep. Time to make a change. Yep. It's time, bro.
The sound is setting off the Uber Eats.
Yeah, it's time. Jumpman is my guy. I like Jumpman. Secretly, he one of my favorite Knicks, but at center, it just as the energy big off the bench, bro. You can't be like
Eeyore.
Bro, you can't be like
You can't be unsure.
You can't be like, yo, our late second round pick center look like he can make some noise. That shouldn't even be a question. That shouldn't even be a part of the conversation. The conversation for a 4th-year center should be, I am next in line. That should be, Fritz, is that not how it worked?
How it's supposed to work. That's how Deuce did it.
Right. Yeah, I am next in line, right?
So basically, he should be playing to the point where nobody should be thinking about hot 40.
Right. We shouldn't even be thinking about Airport at this point. Airport should be worried about James Najee. When James Najee get healthy, that's who he should be thinking about. He should be thinking about the dude in the G League, the dude that's 7'9" that can't walk and chew bubblegum at the same time.
Yeah, you should,
The
be
dude
thinking
that
about the
keeps
G
stepping
League
on his own
bus.
toes. Yeah. Bro, the dude keeps stepping. How you you that tall, you stepping on your own toes? Yeah, nah. He should be thinking about him. He shouldn't be thinking. Ariel Hukporty should not be thinking, I am one Carl Anthony Towns twisted ankle away from getting 25 minutes a night.
Oh no, he looked like Sims is just a matter of time. Sims is just a matter of time.
Yeah, he plays like how he's looking like how everybody wants Sims to play.
Because those last few minutes where they just let the Knicks run the end of the bench,
right?
Hukporty looked a lot better.
Yeah,
than Sims.
The folks that are always going to be counter to what you say, just listen to what you say, Fritz, and then jump on the opposite side for the sake of being a contrarian. And there's nothing wrong with that. I like being a contrarian sometimes too. Right. But the mere fact that you said that just now is going to stoke the fire of the Mitches and the Jericho Sims fans.
The bitches and the Wall fans.
Yeah.
I mean, but he did though. You got to give Hukporty came in and he was really, really active. You know,
they were on the floor at the same time.
Yeah, they were at the same time. That's
they
what
were
I
on the
thought
floor
was
at
crazy.
the same time, and it was like, oh,
we must have been down about 47, bro.
Yeah, they were both on the floor at the same time. They sure were.
Jericho's out. I forgot Jericho's out. Yeah. I mean, not Jericho, but Precious is out.
Precious is out, yeah. But no, it was, and because I was like, because me and Ron, man, were talking, looking like, wait a minute, because I saw Hukporty coming in. I thought he was about to take Jericho out. He had them both in there at the same time. I was like, oh my. So
Hukporty people told me that his official nickname is Airport, so I have to officially call him Airport.
His Airport.
Yeah, because he's gonna drive Sims there. That's what's gonna happen.
And I know.
Is he gonna fly himself there? That's the question.
So I mean, the man's name is Ariel Hukporty.
Ariel Hukporty, yeah.
Yeah, so I think it's official, man.
Well, if Fritz, you saw Fritz and C. Lee, you saw the block that Airport had with the two hand block when he got it off the back, when he put it up against the backboard when Cat would come in. You didn't. That was in. Was that when they came in and he played? I mean, he moves. He's an energy guy. He moves. You know, it's just that I don't see. My thing is with the rookies or young players, don't start thinking putting them on tier all-star level because they made a couple of good plays. Because we shouldn't, we got enough veterans and talent around that you shouldn't have to worry about the rookies. Right now, Airport's get a lot of time. Oh, excuse me. His name is coming up because of the injuries we have, with
and Dottier.
Yeah, and Dottier,
Hey, and so I was saying to Soulfinger, bro, when was the last time you saw the Knicks play 3 rookies on opening night for a championship level team?
Never in my life.
Yeah.
Not that I can remember, and my memory's pretty strong.
Yeah, I was thinking like back when Greg Anthony, all of them came in, I was like, wait a minute. No, it wasn't like that. So yeah, it was the first of February until last night.
Right.
But we shouldn't be worried about depending on the rookies though. That's one thing, don't depend on the rookies. Look at what we got. Right now, like I said, Airport's gonna probably get him some time because of injuries to all the other bigs.
Right. Yeah.
And I like Airport though. I'm not, I don't have a problem with the team with who we have. It's just the balance, lack of balance. going to be some tweaks, and like I said, I'm just going to stick to it. After 20 games, then we would definitely know. Tips teams, they start slow. It's a frustrating thing. They start slow. Um, Knicks fans last season were ready to run them out, ready to run Tips up out of New York. You know, put them on a milk. What was it? The soap cart or milk cart when they use the little race cars they make out of.
I get
They
it
put them
though.
in, put them in one of the little things, rolling right on out of town. Then things turned around, and then he playoffs with all the injuries. Tibbs coached his gluteus maximus off.
Hey,
So
okay. So I want to say this. I want to bring up how important Mitchell Robinson is to the future of the Knicks, but yeah. So Mitch, bro, we got to get what's up, Dre?
Absolutely not, Freezy.
You
This is
came
really not.
you came in to talk about Mitchell Robinson.
No.
he
Absolutely not.
came in. He came in to talk about Robinson Mitchell.
Robinson Mitchell.
I came here to talk about giving Cream Biggums a max contract.
There you
That's,
go. So
that's
that's what I'm talking about. So that's what I'm talking about. That's why I
I
like
thought you
Dre.
came in to talk
Hey
about
Dre.
Mitchell Robinson, bro.
Hey Dre. What about Motorboat Jones?
oh man, I don't.
You gotta have him.
Well, I-
Hey,
yeah, Motorboat
you need
Jones, and we gonna
motor.
play at Jones Barbecue Foot Massage too.
Man, hey, you got to do the. Hey, you got to do the dance. Jones barbecue foot massage. Jones. Had a
I,
chicken in the background doing the dance, and
yeah,
and hey,
it'll
have
it'll be a lot
delivered
more. It'll
hey.
help us win a lot more games than Jericho Sims will. I'll tell you that
Mm,
much right now.
yeah, I'm telling you, you go to
What do you
Jones
have
barbecue
against?
foot massage, you can.
My man.
Go ahead, Freezy.
What do you have against big men, bro?
I have nothing against big men. Pause.
Oh yeah, pause, bro.
Pause.
Like,
Oh,
calm
that
down.
was rather Diddy-ish.
Yeah, that was. Yeah. That
But
was hopping up ominous. Yeah.
I have. It seems like the Knicks are against like big men with talent up until Cat at this point because the guys we had prior, we had a rotation of Sims and Mitch at one point. Freezy.
Hmm.
We saw the error in our ways. We had to like
Can I,
make a
can, can
sharp
I,
pivot. We
all
had to
right,
make a completely sharp pivot.
all right. Before you get rolling, Mister I know basketball.
Go ahead, brother.
My question
Hmm.
is I know it was mentioned earlier, and I'm not going to go back too much to what we talked about this
Hmm.
morning drive. But do you feel that we gave up chemistry and knowing what we had in certain players that you feel like we're going to be better off now?
In the long term, yes. And to come back to that point, like chemistry, I think part of the chemistry that we lost in free agency, straight up. We lost Hartenstein. So we were never going to get that back, regardless of what was going to happen going into the season. That chemistry that we viewed, and I feel like yes, we lost chemistry in the short term, but this is a unit that's been together for what, a month at best, and we're basically going against the team. Like last night, we went against basically a team that was already put together that had a philosophy of how to win for years before they even added KP. Like they were a 5-out team when they had Marcus Smart and Al Horford 4 years ago, and they were pulling up. That was part of their offensive identity, and like we ran into basically a team that knows who they are, and they got hot, and they're the defending champs. Like they didn't happen to be in that scenario by accident. They've been playing this particular style. We have to build up to get
Hmm.
to that level. Like, and that doesn't happen overnight. Like to the point. The first time they even tried like that 5-out offense, they were like the 8th seed, and they went against the Brooklyn Nets, who were like the 1 seed. That's how far they've come in terms of growing and developing off of that philosophy and building, and then adding pieces here and there and adding role players. They were the
So
8th seed before they even had Derek White. Then they got
so
Derek White, and they added pieces and pieces and pieces, and then they built together a chemistry.
all right, all right, all right, because I'm relying on you co-signing this. So
Hey, I'll say this. I think the team is definitely gonna go for it or go try to make a deep playoff run and win a championship. But the idea of this unit put together is to maintain them playing at a high level for 4 or 5 years. There's a reason why all these guys are locked into contracts and have like a means to extend them that isn't ridiculous in Macau for Macau. So it's one of those things where yes, it, it feels like you're starting over from scratch, but you're really not. You already have your talent. You just have to have make the talent work together. And from a skill set standpoint, the talent fits. It's just there. There's been very rare scenarios in NBA history where guys just team up the first year and they win. I'd
Yeah,
say maybe the Celtics, '08. That was like the last time like a team got put together in short order, and then they had the summer to work together.
yeah.
At that,
Well, the Heat. Look at the when the Heat did their thing, they didn't win that first year.
nope.
Oh, the Raptors did it in season, but but not to be contrary to what Dre said, because I think I agree with what Dre said. But if we're looking for like outliers, I think the Raptors did it. But I
The
agree
Raptors
with
did it,
what
yeah.
yeah, what I agree with what Dre is
Hmm.
saying. Yeah,
And I,
things do take time.
and like even when the Raptors already had like a unit that been through wars. All they did was swap literally a top 2 player in the league at that point
Yeah,
for DeRozan. Everyone else on that team was already there. Fred Van
yeah.
VanVleet was in their organization. Pascal was in their organization. OG they had drafted the year before. Like they had Kyle Lowry
Remember
for year.
they traded Valanciunas.
Yeah, and yeah, they traded Valanciunas.
Yeah, they traded Valanciunas too.
Ibaka had already been on deep playoff runs. Marc Gasol had
Yep.
already been through deep playoff runs.
And
Like
Serge also made the transition from power forward to center. Remember, he was like
yeah,
he wasn't quite the power forward he used to be, and so he started playing just big man minutes. And
like
Hmm.
occasionally they played him with Gasol.
like easily they probably had the deepest team in the league. They just never had that A1 star, and
Yeah,
they acquired him. And
They quite, yeah, they did the rental thing to get their championship, and
yeah. Remember Norm Powell on that team?
yep,
yep,
Norman Powell.
Norm
That
Paul,
team,
Storm,
yeah,
yeah,
Kyle Lowry was still on that team.
Yeah.
hmm
Obviously, Kyle Lowry, like it's one of those things where the stars aligned for them. But
It
for
was a
most
risk.
teams, yeah, it was worth the risk
It was
because
the
you're
risk.
talking about
It was the risk nobody else wanted to take.
yeah, because they were like, why
good
would you
point,
do this
good one.
move and he's just gonna leave?
Yeah, you
Because
did,
because
yeah,
because yeah, a lot of like there's only one champion and it's a good risk to take, but they knew that the window was closing for that team, so they just said, I'm gonna push
they
all my
said
chips
piss
to the
on it.
table. Yeah,
Hmm.
because that entire team, beside like Fred Van and Pascal, they were on the way out. They were in their 30s on the end of their
And
career.
Kawhi Leonard had sat out the whole season before that with the knee injury. Remember?
Yep,
Hmm.
Remember he had fell out with the Spurs. He was saying he
yep,
was hurt. The Spurs were saying he wasn't.
yep, yep,
And so
yep,
yeah,
yep.
and so the Spurs were just fed up with him. And come to find out, bro, the dude was absolutely right. The Spurs basically ruined that man's career. Basically.
Because
Like when you
they
look at Kawhi Leonard now, that if they would have just approached it as if that man knows his body and not a lazy bum, they may still have Kawhi and the future of their franchise may be different.
Very different. Yeah, yeah.
and like his body falling apart all stems from that. Because
Hmm.
once one part of your lower body, because remember he had the ankle first,
Yep. Yep.
Yeah, yeah.
When
Due
he
to
stepped on number two,
Zaza
yeah, Zaza
Pachulia.
from Golden State. Yeah.
and then it went to a knee. Then I think it went
Hmm.
to like a quad.
A
It was a
Then he
quad.
had
Yep.
quad.
Yep.
it just went all the way up, and then ever since then he's been chasing back and forth, trying to
Yeah.
stay healthy. And it's one of those things where That was the reason why even he was even on the market in the first place because he missed an entire year and then he was disgruntled. So it was like it was just a give and take. And also, the Spurs didn't want to trade him to LA. They were
Right.
trying. Remember, they tried multiple times,
Kawhi trying to get to the Lakers. Yeah.
and that's a
The same
major
summer. That's
fact.
the same
Yeah,
summer they got LeBron, right?
I believe so. Or
Yeah,
was it after? Was it? Yeah, yeah. And that was a
it was
major
that.
factor why he was even on the Raptors in the first place. So the Raptors jumped in to just take a last swing, a last ditch effort, and it worked.
Hey,
But for
you know who they did dirty in that though? You remember the
oh,
dude?
they did DeRozan dirty too. I feel like
Oh well, they did him dirty. He was in a group chat and found out in the group chat he got traded.
oh my god,
But the other dude, y'all remember the dude that was his backup, the dude Damari Carroll.
DeMar Carroll, yeah,
Yeah,
Yeah, I remember him.
they did him dirty, bro. That man traded and he didn't even know he was traded. That dude gone. Like Atlanta calling him, like, "Yo, when you gonna report?
they
Report for what?"
the
What you mean
GM
report for what? Yeah, I don't play for you.
Masai Ujiri is cold blooded. He's
Yeah,
cutthroat.
cold
Mhm.
blooded.
He's cutthroat. But if we're talking about like these teams that got built together, it it usually takes a year. You remember they were trying to fire everybody when the Heat started 8-9. Remember that?
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
They were trying to
Yeah,
get everybody up out of there.
I'm
Supposed
yeah,
saying
it was,
Pat
8-9.
Riley
and
was
then
seen. Look, Pat Riley was seen out. Didn't know what he was doing.
Yeah,
Spoelstra is not a good coach.
he's not ready for the moment.
Not ready for the big, yeah, for the moment. All that. I mean,
And,
it's one of
and,
those.
they were self destruction within. Like LeBron was giving that man the shoulder on the bench, like
Yeah,
running through. Like it's not easy. And then once you're going against like the optimized unit that just won a championship and knows how to play together and has been in the same system for 4 years, and they get hot,
right.
that's what happens. And I feel like when people like talk about how the game went, and it's like, well, Cat can't play defense, and I had to remind people we played the same drop coverage, and the Celtics dropped 27 threes on us 2 years
Yeah,
ago.
and we stayed in it.
Yeah,
And we stayed in it. That's not a cat thing. People that know basketball understand that you can't blame rim protection for giving up 27 threes. That's dumb.
yes, you can, Freezy.
Nah, bro, you can't.
Yeah, you can. Just like you want, just like you have
Yo, it's too,
Robinson Mitchell.
yeah, yo, you
them dudes hit 27 threes on us, and that was
and
the Al Horford Celtics. That's what I mean. Like they had an established identity. All they did was they built on it, and then they went full throw and just said, if we're gonna go with this identity, okay, just get a 7 foot three guy that shoots threes at this point.
right. No, I
If we're,
understand. Understand.
so,
Understand.
so
I think Dre,
yeah, go ahead.
I still think even with that,
Mhm.
even with that, even with them being that hot, right? Even with them being that hot, I think you still could have at least hung with them offensively if you shot the basketball.
You know what? This is one of the things that Joe Mazzulla is a psychopath about, and he's turned like the NBA game into a math problem. At this point, he's all about stealing possessions and taking more threes than the other team.
Right.
We
That's
we
what
shot
Hmm.
we shot we shot
Freezy brought that up.
we shot legitimately like 60% for large chunks of the game, but
right.
threes count more than two.
Yeah,
And when you look across on the other side, they have guys that will gladly take 10 threes in a game without blinking. We have
Right.
guys that will take the open three, but OG ain't coming down pulling up in transition.
no,
Like we have
and
guys
and
that'll
that,
take the
and that,
open three, but McCall ain't coming down pulling from 27 feet.
hey,
Like
Dre,
yeah,
just now, what? Not to cut you off. Before you came on, and I was saying that basically where Boston was shooting was like this old Bugs Bunny joint, where they were just every time they throw the pitch, they were knocking it out of the park. They were
yeah.
just coming up. I could have sworn White had covered his eyes and just threw it up in the air and watched it go in. It was just the rim looked like the Atlantic Ocean the way the ball was falling in there, man. They were just chucking it up.
Yeah, and it's one of those things that from the outside fan, it may not be appealing because it's like the game has become monotonous. Like they just take in a bunch of threes. And well, if the objective of the game is to win, winning over everything, well, taking a lot of threes probably factors into that with that team. They designed their team to be that,
Right.
and it taking more points per shot, it works. It just
Hmm.
absolutely works.
It
And
worked. Yep.
and and at that point, like maybe we have to. Like, we got Cat, and he only took two threes the whole game.
Yeah.
Dre, you can't say that, bro. You
Cat took two
can't
threes
say
the
that
whole
Cat
game.
threw two threes and he was 1 for 2 from three. You can't say that out loud because people assume that Cat's a jump shooter, and it's his reason. That's the reason why the offense
Man,
sucks.
that's because cat is softer than baby doo doo. I ain't gonna say it the other way.
And you know what's people know what
And
thing
I
is
still believe that, but still, I'll leave that alone.
What's
he could
that?
be
What's that?
soft.
C Lee?
I,
He
I,
could be
I think Mitch is soft, bro. I ain't
I
even.
Oh,
still,
yeah. But hey, Freezer. But is he softer than baby doo doo?
Yeah. He made yo.
you know what's funny? The thing I see people like mention, like, oh, they only put Drew on him. Why isn't he attacking?
Oh
And,
my god. Oh my god, bro.
and it's just like, do you realize they've been doing that to every single team? If you have a non-scorer on the court, they will put their center on that non-scorer and double team the dominant big.
Right. We
And,
saw it
and
tonight, Milwaukee and Philadelphia.
They sure
yeah,
did. Freezer and I was watching the game together. What talking about that?
Right.
because they know you can't stop the dominant big one on one, even
With
with
one person.
with the appropriate center.
Right.
You, so the best move is to put one guy there and a helper, and then help off of the non-scorer, the non-shooter.
Right.
Now there are things that Josh Hart does do that helps us be extremely effective in terms of our offense. Like he comes up and sets screens, so the big actually has to be in the action. The big actually has to move around and be involved in the play. And to that point, it helps. But when people talk about how like Cat is not abusing the mismatch, Cat is not playing against one guy. He's playing against two guys. Anytime he isolates, it's two people coming.
Dre, you sound like an apologist for Cat. Just go and admit it. He's softer than baby doo doo.
But it's one of those things where I mean, Cat can be soft. There's a lot of soft players that won championship rings.
You know I'm messing with you, right? I'm just
Oh,
saying.
I
I'm
know, I
teasing.
know, I know, I know. I'm just,
I'm
I
just
know,
saying.
I, I understand that completely.
No, you make a good point. I mean, like I said, you speaking the truth, but I'm just, just throwing it out because, and it's,
People are just stuck up on that part where it's like he's soft. Hey man, Cat was soft. That man put Joel Embiid in the headlock.
Yeah. That dude tried to fight the whole city of Philadelphia, bro.
he damn sure
And
did.
Mitchell Robinson got his ankle. He got put in the four. He got put in a four. Like he just got put in the sharpshooter.
Yeah, he hit.
And
No, he
he
hit
didn't,
him with
he
it. He
didn't
hit him
say
with
nothing.
What was Kurt Angle's that ankle lock? The
Yeah.
Kurt
Yeah,
Angle lock. He hit him in that. He hit him with
and he ain't do
Mitchell lock.
nothing.
That
He
man
ain't
ain't
do
He
did. That
nothing.
man
said.
got put in the figure four on national TV and ain't did nothing, bro.
That
He
man
said.
fell
No.
on
He
his
said.
legs multiple
Mhm.
times. Dirty
He
play.
said there will be no. Mitch said when I come back there will be vengeance. He said that there will be vengeance. It was like a kung fu flick.
Yeah, he probably put that on Instagram too.
There will be
With
vengeance.
glowy pink letters.
But it's one of those things where
And salute to Mitchell Robinson, bro. That dude got a beautiful family, bro. That dude got a lot of stuff going on. I saw his stuff on Instagram, man. That dude, do a lot of stuff, man.
Yeah, he got like 40 dogs.
Yeah, I like dogs too, though. I like
Yeah,
dogs.
I got two, but bruh, control yourself.
Yeah, I like I
Animal
like
farm.
I like trucks too. I like Mitch truck collection, bro. I think that truck collection is fire. So, but bro,
I'm a little bit more subdued. That man be putting neon and lights everywhere and 40
it's a
inch
little
frame.
bit, it's a little bit much. Those are show trucks. Those are show
Yeah.
trucks.
Oh yeah. Like he definitely brings them out to shows and then
Yeah,
I
yeah.
guess this looks for him, but it's like, bro, it's like if he let a 8-year-old go crazy with it.
With
That's what
bread,
it,
yeah.
like,
Just
yeah,
like Elon Musk let a 6-year-old design truck.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
It's just all angles. It's not even a car at that point. It's just a polygon.
They look like something off an old '80s video game.
Yeah. Yeah.
They
Yeah.
something off. They look like something off ColecoVision or Atari.
Y'all funny. Y'all
Oh
killing me
my
over
god.
here.
Yo,
What?
I should give Mitch a
What you
nickname,
talking
bro.
about, C. Lee?
So what
Just
kind of
saying.
nickname should we give Mitchell Robinson? We should give Mitch a nickname like Feathers.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I'm gonna call.
He's a
Yeah.
little too he's a little too heavy for feathers. He about to push 280 for you.
Oh yeah, yeah. He done got big
He the big neck bone.
Big
neck bone. That's what we gonna call him.
What's something big and fragile?
Mitch.
Ah,
Cat.
See.
besides Mitch.
Yo, hey, I ain't gonna lie, man. I love Mitch, man. I love,
Oh,
but I love joking about Mitch, man, because he probably watching, he probably tweet, he probably putting some on IG right now.
Shout out to Big
Prove y'all
Humpty.
haters wrong.
Hey, so you saying he's street clothes, the new street clothes?
Yeah, bro, that man is the John Wall of injuries, bro.
Oh my god.
Bro, that man is the John Wall of injuries, bro. That dude
He's the Baba Yaga of injuries.
Yo, that dude hunting for that Klay Thompson trophy, bro.
Oh my god.
So you saying he's the John Wick of injuries?
Yeah, he the John Wick, bro.
The sad part about it is like he'd be our sixth like starting caliber type player or 7th if you count Deuce.
I think, man. Somebody gave that man a 3-legged. He got a cursed rabbit foot, man, because the injuries just been just. I mean, he has some fluke injuries, man. He get a rebound, land, boom, broken foot.
He shouldn't have ate that red stew.
At some point, is it a fluke if it just keeps fluking like over and over?
Man, look. So I'm gonna tell you what happened. Somebody back home put a root on him.
A rut.
Back in
Somebody
Louisiana.
put a root. Yeah. Somebody put a root on him, man. I'm telling you.
They
man,
put that root in a brown
put a
paper
root on him,
bag
man.
and put it in a jar and put it in the shelf in the corner. Yeah.
What they did is they
he
buried it in the
definitely-
backyard. Hey, they buried that joke in the backyard somewhere.
Ease by you, bro.
He did a woman wrong, and that woman went and told her grandma. And this is what
And she
happened.
put a root on him. She's like, "Oh, I'll fix that. I'll show that sack snagger to something."
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, y'all the funniest cats. I swear. If I couldn't even write this, but I like this. I like
Like-
it.
I'm just
like-
saying, man. Hey,
No.
man,
I'm not taking
just-
it. No. First of all, I'm not taking it personal because we're talking about basketball.
Yeah.
I'm just saying,
and-
man. I just feel bad for Mitch, man, because I'm telling you, somebody put a root on that man.
Yeah, we
because
joking,
these
bro.
injuries, man. These injuries is. This is wild. We've seen cats in the NBA have injuries, but come on, man.
Joel Embiid is jealous, bro.
But see, Joel Embiid hit him with the NWO.
Oh wow.
He hit him with the NWO. He hit him with the New World Order. You remember they came into wrestling and they
With
just
the tank.
Oh my god.
Y'all funny. I swear y'all killing me.
Cody Rhodes.
he came in. Hey man,
All I'm waiting
they
for is
doing
Big
him-
Papa Pump to come out of some place.
man, look,
Oh, he
they
got you
did.
hooked up.
Man, Joel Embiid did Mitch dirty like they did Cowboy Bill Watts when the Fabulous Freebirds got Cowboy Bill
Oh, you
Watts.
talking about 80? Was that 83? Was that like 83?
Something like that.
Hey.
On TNT before we even had TNT.
Hey, it's like how
and jumped off the top rope. You remember that? They held that man
Yeah.
leg out straight and elbowed that man leg on the top rope and snapped that man leg. Y'all remember that?
Yeah. Man, look, he did Mitch like the Midnight Express did Gentleman Chris Adams.
Oh wow.
He said, "Gentleman, Chris Adams." Oh my.
They were trying to super kick him, but they like, gotcha.
It was more than that. Like he grabbed his leg and then remember he fell on his leg, and that's when he actually got hurt. When like,
Yeah,
he
but
flopped
he
and
put he
fell on his leg.
fell
Like
on it. He fell on it, but then when he was down, he grabbed it and twisted like he was Kurt Angle.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. But you know what, man?
And then he looked at the ref like, what?
What did he do to
What did I
me?
do? What did I do? I didn't do nothing. His ankle just happened to fall in my hands.
Yeah,
and then when he get the ref attention, his other teammate leg drop Mitch again in the background.
yeah, right.
Yeah, yeah.
One
While the
dude
ref is
standing in front of
distracted.
the ref, fake arguing, and then they atomic drop Mitch Robinson. But
Yeah,
hey,
out there,
Justo 11
out there
thank you
like
for the
Playboy
generous
Buddy
contribution.
Rolls.
Hey, Justo 11 says, salute chat, roll to 4K on the way. Like, comment, and subscribe. Would you stay with the same unit or start Deuce? Also, Soulfinger, is Sims a ham sandwich?
Is that for all of us or for you, Freezy?
He said Soulfinger. He
For
said
me,
Oh, this is
it
hoping.
seems
Okay.
is he a ham sandwich? I wouldn't say he's a ham sandwich. You know, I don't consider him a ham sandwich. A ham sandwich that free. I can never say you're a ham sandwich because Freezy owns that one for Grimes. You know, that was he's not a ham sandwich. I don't know. I just
Well
had
earned and well deserved.
yeah, he's not a ham sandwich. I wouldn't say that. I would say this, and I agree
Si-
with Freezy when he said this many moons ago. Sims is not really a center, to be honest.
Sims is a
He's
water pie.
yeah, he's a tweener.
Yeah.
You got him play. He's basically a tweener. He's in a bad situation, but he's bad
He,
situation because you put him at center, but he doesn't play like a center. But
Yeah.
He's a jack of all trades and a master of none.
he's
got
he's what trade he got? What trade he got? Even in anyway, like
he can
he's
jump.
literally a center because he has no other skill. Like he
Yeah,
has no skill to make him anything.
away from the rim, he's awkward.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying?
That's putting that lightly.
Yeah, you would think. But Jay Mars, salute to Jay Mars, you a damn fool. Jay Mars says Mitchell Robinson is 7'1", wearing size 7 Reeboks for girls. Mitchell Robinson, I hate wearing those size 7 5411 Reeboks.
He does. It does seem like Mitch got like small feet. He got them crabby. Krusty Krab feet.
He got them Barbie feet.
I just straight jumped out the window on my man, but it's cool.
So you saying he built like he built like Bluto?
Oh no!
Oh my God, bro.
Just top heavy.
Yeah, hey Mitch, if you watching, bro, we love you, bro. Get well soon. Work on your jumper, work on your handles, bro.
And eat your spinach.
If Mitch comes back, regardless, if Mitch
Come
is
back
on
in
that
shape,
court,
please. That's all I care about.
well,
Hey, well,
you know it's going.
2025.
But you know it takes him like a month and a half to even be in shape.
Yeah.
If he come back in February and it take a month and a half, you're talking about March and a half.
Mid-March, when we on our West Coast trip.
Well, yeah, and I plan on catching them when they come out this way, because March 6th and 7th they'll be in LA. So I get to check out the Clippers' new stadium.
Yeah,
And,
that new arena looks crazy.
yeah, the Clippers just went down to Phoenix.
Yeah,
Too.
I was watching
game.
in the background. They choked it.
Yeah,
They off in the hood in Inglewood.
Inglewood. I know right where it's at too. I mean, hey, Inglewood is all right. Inglewood, boy, had some good time up
James
around
Dolan.
there, boy.
James Dolan is the man, bro. You know they bought that land from James Dolan, right?
Yeah, he took that little bit of money probably and built another sphere somewhere else.
Yeah, what it is what people don't know is James Dolan used to own the Forum, the Fabulous Forum where the Lakers play at.
Yep.
James
sure
Dolan,
did.
bro.
It's
James
crazy. This is old money. He probably forgot. Like, oh, he just dug underneath his couch and he got his old foreign money right there.
Bro,
He went in. He went to his coffee cans in the backyard.
It's like, oh yeah, I still got this, huh?
Oh, shit,
Dolan, that whole concept is bananas that Dolan owned the Forum. But hey, listen, but before we get out of here, before we wrap up, I just want to say one thing about Mitchell Robinson. So Corey Lee has a tattoo of Mitchell Robinson on his ribs. You ready to show it?
No, I got it on my right cheek. Pause.
Oh, yeah. Pause, bro.
Pause.
Which
Pause.
next day on the other, and then on
Because
his
he said
rib,
right cheek. Does that mean the correct cheek? You said right cheek.
right cheek, huh? Well,
Pause.
that means on his ribs, he's got his Jerusalem cruises.
Oh yeah. Well, Mitch can't fit them no way, bro. They too big.
Oh my God.
Man,
So,
but
I just got
Freezy
a few
about to get
orthotics.
Freezy. I don't know if you want to come to New York, man, because I'm gonna tell you, it's bad enough you had Grimes, and he's in Detroit. No, he's not in Detroit. He's in Dallas now.
Denver.
He's in
Where
Dallas.
Where he at?
He in Dallas. He's in Dallas. Grimes is in
Okay.
Dallas now.
Utah or something. Oh.
But now you're going up to Mitch. But what's gonna happen is they're gonna find out you come to New York and you will get Nancy Kerrigan. They're gonna hit you in the knees with lead pipes.
Hey man,
They're gonna hit you. Hey, they're gonna catch you like the honky tonk man. Catch you with the guitar.
Grimes people, they swear they looking for me, bro. They swear they looking for me, bro. Yeah, they
ain't about that, right?
You know his brother a hockey player, so he gonna come with the stick.
I don't care, bro.
Come in, he can come shooshing by and blah out.
Hey, bro, I done had my face broke twice. I done had my face broke twice, bro. I ain't worried about dudes. You know what I'm saying? I got my face broke one time and was stupid, didn't even know it was broke. I just thought I had a headache. I'm like, dang, my head is killing me. Didn't know I had a facial fracture. Like right. Yo, you remember when Russell Westbrook had that hole in his face? Anybody remember that? Where he had the hole in his face?
He got like a dent.
Remember he had the dent in his face? So I had one like right here, bro. And had to get like, whatever. And then on this side, this whole like this piece like right here was like broken, like two spots. They put, whatever. So I ain't worried about Quentin Grimes and his brother. I ain't worried about no none of that, bro. Don't worry about. I'm just worried about them going for your kneecaps, man. That's what I see them doing. Oh, now if they go for the knees, now they got
That's
me.
what I'm saying. They're not gonna try to go up top because they're gonna get you with them knees like old girl did, Nancy Kerrigan did. Got lead pipe to the knees. Blah! Oh Lord Jesus! Down goes Freezy.
Yeah, they go for the knees, bro. I'm done, bro. You may as well throw a pillow down there with me, bro.
Hey man, that's the truth. Hey, look,
I'm gone, bro.
What's gonna happen? See, this was gonna happen. This was gonna happen, Freeze. They're gonna hit you in the knee. They're gonna put a ham sandwich on your chest.
Okay.
They're gonna hit you with the ham sandwich.
That Dark Forest. You talking about that Dark Forest Subway?
Yeah, man. Yeah, they're gonna do that. Then have some macaroni salad in a bowl right on the other side.
Shout out to Bully.
Pasta
Raccaroni.
Bully probably somewhere loaded up on pasta salad. Probably somewhere getting his tummy big.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Thinking about that Virginia ham.
Shout out to Bully. Wherever you at, Bully.
Okay, so real quick, Virtuoso
my boy.
Contribution. Virtuoso says Mitch is due for an orthopedic shoe. What? The super chat had been up there that long, and I didn't get it. I didn't read it, and then I saw it. I was like, "Oh my god!" Virtuoso taking shots at Mitch. Oh my god.
The thing that's kind of like
endorsement.
So you think he should be doing sketches?
Yeah, he should really be doing sketches, bro.
The thing that's kind of like confusing about Mitch, like he wears ankle braces and his ankles still get broken.
Yo, that man ankles, but the same size as your middle finger, bro.
Oh my god.
But also
so
too,
so they should call him Mr. Blast.
But it also
unbreakable.
But it also took, stating Steph Curry some time to find the right ankle braces for himself too, though.
That's true, but Steph Curry's also like $180 at the time.
And he got in the gym and got his body right. Steph Curry came in the league 6'3", like 160. And you look at Steph now.
Yeah, Steph Curry came in the league looking like he was no bigger than a snap pea.
Yeah,
he probably about a solid 210.
He looked like a high schooler, bro. Now that dude.
Yeah, he did. He did. You could put a dime. You put a dime in his left pocket. He leaned to the left.
Yeah, he leaned to the left, bro. I seen a dude so skinny a dime snatched his pants off, bro.
Bro. But he was so skinny. Hey, he was so skinny he had to run around in the shower to get wet.
Bama.
Oh my god! But it's one of those things where when you talk about a big man, when you keep getting them lower leg injuries, it really doesn't ever
Yeah,
stop
it
when
never
you're
stopped. I
big.
mean, I keep thinking about Yao Ming, man. That
Yeah,
once that happened to Yao, it was a wrap.
those stress fractures, bro. Stuff like that. Sulfing up.
And man, Yao had footsises. He didn't have feet. He had footsises.
Oh,
Yeah,
he
Y'all
yeah.
had
said he gonna kick
limousines for feet.
you. Man, boy, he had doolies. Man, he said
Hey,
he gonna
so
kick. If he said he gonna kick you in the ass, bro, you just call 911. Talking about possible assault.
yeah. Let me ask you: is there a trade out there that the Knicks can do right now to solve the issues that everybody is talking about?
Well, I missed. Wait, what were the issues that everyone's talking about? Could you give me like a quick synopsis?
The Knicks are too
Um,
small. Cat needs help.
need a
Um,
point guard. We
Mikal
need
Bridges is a
shooting
6'6" Bill Cartwright.
slash Charles Smith. Um,
The McHale thing is
Doc,
funny. That man went into halftime and changed his whole jumper
yeah,
to something like 2 years ago.
Right. Yeah.
all
Like
seconds, and don't forget about Josh Hart, just lost in the sauce out there as well.
yeah,
Can I
Josh.
just
All in
call
the
him,
mustard and can't catch up.
bro? I'm gonna just call him Josh.
Oh, so you saying
Yeah,
that
I
with
agree
Hart?
because I ain't seen no Hart yet.
Oh
We gotta just
man, look
call
at
him Josh
Colin
because a
Josh.
dude that only take 5 shots the entire preseason, bro, and you a 6'4" guard, basically masquerading as a power forward.
hey man, if you're a 6'4" guard
Josh
and teams
Barkley,
are telling you to shoot and you not shooting, there's a problem.
He's saving it. He's saving his shot for the playoffs, man.
Mm. Yeah,
It's
we just
funny.
gotta call him Josh.
Yeah,
He's
because
When's
saving
the
it for the
last time you
playoffs,
seen
man.
Josh Hart play that many minutes in a game where all those shots go up and that man get 4 rebounds?
right, all them long rebounds. But I
All
think,
those long rebounds, right?
some of that, it's funny. Some of that has to do with the fact, like the Celtics intentionally, because the Celtics put a big on him and use that big to sag off. That's an additional guy, like right
Hmm.
in the lane, and all he has to do is account for a guard coming in.
Well,
And like
yeah.
and like Josh can out rebound other guards. He can't out
Hmm.
rebound an actual center, a real center.
Right. No, I agree with you. I agree. Benny, relax. Relax.
He's a one man fast break.
Ouch. Down, down, down. Yeah,
Benny,
yeah,
Benny trying to get his in too about Josh.
yeah. We call him Benny Hart. Benny got heart, bro. I don't
Benny
know what
got
we're
hot.
gonna call Josh. I don't know what we're gonna call Josh, bro. He played all those minutes. He had 4 rebounds.
Yeah.
Well,
So
on the bright side,
yeah,
we don't play the Celtics for like 50 more games. So
yeah.
Right.
It's gonna be a while. So they just got to walk around with a
the
the
next
Knicks
time
just
we
got to.
see it, the next time we see him, we'll probably have a team with a lot more chemistry, a lot more
Hmm.
resolve, a lot more tread on the tire, or a lot less tread on the
Exact.
tire.
Exactly.
Okay. All
Like
right. So
it,
I'm gonna say this. There is a trade out there for the Knicks to do. It's a simple trade, right? It's a simple trade. And I think what we'll do is probably talk about it on the next morning drive.
Oh, you talking about bringing back Alfred Payton?
oh
No,
no,
no, nah. I'm talking about the Knicks legit. I'm talking
Hey,
about the
I
the
said
Knicks.
that. I know. I heard heads just explode. Pow!
Yeah. Yeah, yeah. You know, every time Alfred Payton shoots a jump shot,
A backboard dive.
a broken backboard gets his wings.
oh my god.
You remember that soul thing? I used to say, I used to
Speaking
say
of
that in the
Alfred,
mornings, bro.
speaking of Alfred Payne, he just got sent to the G League. Well, no, he just got released from a team and then got sent to the G League. I think the Pelicans let him go.
Yeah, I saw a thing. Well, I can't remember. I want to say it was something on Bleacher. It was either, I think it was Bleacher Report. You know what I'm saying there's a possibility that the Knicks should look at bringing him back. I was like,
For what? For what? We already got Josh
yeah.
Hart. What we need another Josh Hart for?
Yo, yo. So a cat been. I meant to talk to Fritz out Sunday about this. Why are we considering Matt Ryan when we could just bring back Kevin Knox? It's the same human being.
Well, Kevin Knox just got
I
released.
think we
Golden
have
State
like
let him go.
I think we have like this desire for this high volume 3-point shooter off the bench, and if we considered Matt Ryan, he'd just be a placeholder until what's his name comes back.
I
Like
thought
he's
he was still
literally.
playing quarterback.
Yeah, because when he said Matt Ryan, I thought he was playing around. I was like, Matt Ryan, what the quarterback doing? I was like, man,
I'll
I was
say this
thinking,
about him: he shot 45% from three last year. So,
hmm,
Bro, that man wore
scoff
number
at.
37. That man wore number 37. You know what that mean, bro?
He should be a safety.
Yeah, that man.
You said
That man is a
37.
bullpen arm, bro. That man is a lefty specialist, bro. He
yeah.
ran
Well, look,
37?
so could he be our Novocaine, Novocaine 2.0?
Nah, because
He's
Novak.
scrappier. He's scrappier than Novak though.
But Novak though was tall, bro. We can't.
Oh yeah, Novak was like
Novak was
6'9".
6'10". He
Yeah,
was
that man
6'10".
was
Six
tall.
ten.
He was
Yeah,
6'10".
tall, and he was tall for a small forward back then, bro. You know what I'm saying? So, Matt Ryan, I think Matt Ryan is G League scrappy. I don't think he's NBA scrappy. I think he one of those dudes that will scrap in order to get a roster spot, but I don't see that man being that all the time.
Man, look,
But
I
you have to take into account not very many guys out there are willing to take a non-guaranteed NBA contract at this point
Yeah,
because he
I
knows
you know,
because they know they'll literally be here for like a month and then go.
and be gone. Yeah.
I want to see if he's gonna make the pickup team on the playground. That's all. First,
look, man, Archie coming back, bro. That's who we bringing back.
Oh
That's
no!
right.
And we pick him up. We pick him up just to trade him.
Hey, we picking him up. Hey, we're gonna pick up
For the
Archie
third
because every
time?
day, hey, we hustling. Every day we hustling. We picking up Archie, baby.
Right. What do y'all think about Keita Bates Diop?
That's right. He's out there. They let him go, didn't
Yeah, they released him, bro, and he's 6'8". He's
I
exactly
don't.
what
Be-
we're.
I don't
He-
believe you can pick up someone you traded that recently. It's like a time.
Didn't Minnesota though? Didn't Minnesota on the hook for him?
they? Cut
They
him.
cut
Yeah,
him.
I think they cut
Yeah,
him loose.
that's what I'm saying. So I
But
think
even if he's a free agent, you can't just sign him. Like teams in the past used to be able to just trade guys and then they cut them and then they get pick them back up the next year. But you can't do that in the same NBA calendar year. Something
Well,
like
see,
that.
the other thing too, though, Dre. Look at it like this. You know, the league is on the Knicks. They on their dome after the move they made, finding that loophole. So
Yeah.
anything the
they
Knicks
don't.
do, anything they do, they coming hard. They coming hard to paint like Waka Flocka.
That man Brock Aller is a con artist.
Man, what? He
Yeah.
playing three card. He playing 3-card Monty with the league.
So with that said, why not just go get Rui Hachimura and get it over with? That's my guy, everybody.
Yeah, I like Rui, but you know, LA ain't gonna let him go.
mm,
They was just like LA. It's like they had Harry Potter. You thought they were gonna let Harry, but they weren't gonna re-sign Harry Potter.
Yeah, they're gonna let him. He don't fit their. He doesn't fit. Did you see how he called out LeBron and AD?
He played well last night though.
Yeah, bro.
I mean, hey, LeBron to get rid of you. Hey, LeBron to get rid of you.
He left a soundbite too. He said he wanted to be aggressive because Julius Randle basically was his guy guarding him, and he knew he had opportunities to score. Essentially, I'm paraphrasing.
Yeah, I think
He left a
only
little
thing
soundbite after.
Achua is too precious Achua's. That's
You
what I
think you think Rui's precious? Sure.
Yeah, that's what I think he'll be for us. You think
I like Rui though.
you see a world?
nah.
I like his game. I just think offensively he's way more advanced.
Y'all gotta hear me though. Y'all gotta hear me though. Hear me though.
Oh,
hear me.
go ahead.
Y'all think Tom Thibodeau is gonna let that man come here and be a shot creator, ISO bucket getter with second unit players?
No. I will. Well, second unit players possibly.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
possibility.
That's what I'm saying. What I envision is him playing as a starter and then playing on the second unit with Precious and then the other 3 guards. That's what I envisioned. Now, what you have to pay for him is a lot because the Lakers are destitute, and any trade that they make, they got to win it in order to get stuff back, right? So, yeah. So
they just gave the franchise. They just gave the Lakers franchise to Bronny James.
Every time I hear Bronny name, bro, I be thinking like
that's the future of the NBA.
Yo, that dude should be a professional bowler, bro. He ain't no. If we talking about rookies in that, if we talking about rookies in late first through the second round, we should be talking about Pacom Dadier, bro. Like a dude under the radar that looks like he could be an NBA player, Pacom Dadier.
Yeah.
Anyway, hey, everybody, I got to get out of here so I can get ready to do the show at 7:45 with Cowboy Bob. We probably going to talk a lot of trash about Dre and Corey Lee. So, Eric, thank y'all everybody for coming through and rocking. I'm out of here. We'll see y'all.